Physical education should be about teaching the student other sports and exploring different areas of physical education. When you do PE, you aren't focusing on one sport, but many. They will teach you the rules and strategies in each sport that PE covers over the year. Some of the things that are used in a lot of team sports is communication, movement, and tactics/strategies. My current experience in PE, we play a lot of the same sports year after year. Since PE is about exploring different sports and being able to understand a wide range of sports, the sports each year are becoming very repetitive. Last year, we had dance, handball, badminton, and athletics, and guess what? This year we have all those sports again. Some of the years the sports can be so repetitive it's like listening to a song over and over again. I think that we should change that. To get an idea of what people think, I sent out a survey to all students in MYP4A. In the survey I asked if they wanted a bigger variation of sports each year. When I got all the answers back, I was mind blown of how many students think that the sports are becoming repetitive. 81.3% of MLP4A wanted a bigger variation of sports in PE, which were 13 out of 16 people that answered the survey. Some of the sports that kids in MLP4A recommended were swimming, football, floor hockey, and dodgeball. Over the past 10 years, I've been in many proper PE classes. I've always enjoyed PE and done well. I've attended 3 different schools around the world, and I think we do a lot of the same sports each year in each of the schools. I think that PE is a very important subject, not only because we get to do something else than sit on our computer in class, but according to The Guardian, sports help us focus in class, so we don't move our body as much in. I also think that swimming is out of the question, because first of all, we don't have a swimming pool at school. And if we want to swim, we'd have to walk to the nearest pool. Someone else wanted to do rowing, but I also think that would be really hard to do because we don't have a river to row in, or we would have to walk somewhere to row. The solution to the problem is that you switch out some of the sports each year, with sports that have the same characteristics and can emphasize the same techniques, and use the same types of styles. One of the sports that PE should switch is handball. Handball we have had almost every year. It is also almost the same as football. They both use a lot of agility to go through tight areas. You also need a lot of coordination in football and handball. Coordination is used in football to run and push the ball at the same time. Handball you also need coordination when you try to throw the ball to goal, because you need to keep an eye on where the goalkeeper is in goal. Communication is one of the biggest concepts in both sports. You want to be able to know where your teammate is by only hearing a sound and where to pass the ball to them. Another sport that you can change for another sport is dodgeball. Dodgeball you should switch for dance because it has a lot of the same characteristics. For example, you need coordination in dodgeball to throw the ball and keep an eye on where you throw it. Dance also uses coordination, but in a different way. You need to be able to move your hands and legs at the same time, but maybe not in the same movement. So, physical education is an important part of a child's education. It is so important that we should make it more interesting. We can make it more interesting by having a bigger variation of sports.